Hello and welcome to the 11th installment of Elle's weekly injection videos. I am still sick. Yes, thank you. That is exactly what I needed right there. Yes, I am still sick. I have been putting off this injection since Monday because of it, but I'm feeling good enough now, and while talking is still a little difficult and a little painful at times, I am good enough now to be doing this again. So here I am with the 11th installment of Elle's weekly injection videos. God, that sounded very YouTube intro-y right there. That's annoying, actually, but whatever, we make do. It's been a fairly uneventful week for the most part. I have pretty much spent the entirety of it at home, just kind of laying in bed, usually being on call with Ari, because gods, I fucking love that girl. Which brings me to one bit of exciting news. That is, I'm seeing her this weekend. I kind of decided to fly out to the UK for her on a whim, because she wasn't feeling particularly great. And also because I am very gay for her. And also because flights to the UK are affordable. The hotel's not so much, but that's kind of our own fault. On one hand, because we are getting a relatively nice hotel, and on the other, because we were impatient, because the very next day after I booked the hotel, we were told that her parents would be out of town for the time that I'm there. So I could have just stayed at hers, which would have been infinitely nicer for a lot of reasons. But it's fine. As long as I get to be with her, I am more than happy, honestly. I am incredibly gay for Aurelia. Incredibly gay. More so than for most people. Which is a phrase at least one of the people who get to watch this also hear apply to themselves a lot. Oh boy, this does not want to pierce skin right now. Oh, there we go. I feel like I hit something there. But it's gonna be fine. I don't see any bleeding. It doesn't particularly hurt. So we are just gonna go through with it and hope it goes alright. That's kind of how I tend to do things in life in general, I feel. And it's been working out for me in most aspects. So surely it's gonna work out for this injection too. Insert nervous latha to cover up how anxious I feel right now. But it's going well enough. Didn't bend the needle, I don't see any bleeding. And while there is mild discomfort, there isn't actual pain. Oh, there's some of the bleeding. And I'm leaking more estrogen than I'm used to. But it's not enough to be of concern, I feel. Yeah, it's just a bit of bleeding. It's not too bad. Just quickly slap a band-aid on and call it a day. That's how I've been doing things since I was a traumatized child. I'm kidding, for the most part. Also, for the record, as you might have noticed, this is yet another new angle. And yes, I am turning finding new angles for these into a bit of its own, which comes with the trouble of having to find new ways to show you the band-aids I put on because I cannot get this thigh all the way up there. But I am smart, so I got a spare. A skirt was not the right choice for this. It made standing up needlessly hard. But yes, today, my band-aid is cute little Eevees. Since, that felt oddly fitting. I am quite literally evolving in whatever way I see fit. And that's what I do with Eevees as well. I am stupid and gay, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, that injection kinda hurt, actually. Not really hurt, it was mostly discomfort. But that's not something I'm used to. And I fully blame it on these flimsy ass needles that I fucking hate. I want my old ones back. Well, not the needles, the syringes are crap. The needles are still the same. But the fucking syringes are flimsy pieces of crap and I hate them. They annoy me to no end. But yeah, anyways, I think that's about it for this week's vlog. For this week's injection, and as always, thank you for watching, thanks for being around, and I love you. Bye bye!